Oh man, I hope everyone can hear me. I'm a little early. It's not quite 7:30 yet. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Relax. Everybody just relax real quick. I don't know. Happy New Year, everyone that's out there. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah. We are officially in the building for 2025. I know you can't feel the energy. I know you can't. Love, it's good. Yo, it's your host, fams. Smoke 3 times. Yep, and we are officially in the building for 2025. Can you believe it? Another year gone. And we're stepping into the future, with a whole bunch of class, and a little bit of chaos, just the way we like it. First off, let's take a moment to applaud ourselves for merely surviving 2024. I can't be the only one. I cannot be the only one. Applaud yourself. We survived that shit. Honestly, it was a year full of twists and turns and what the hell just happened moments. You know what I mean? All right. I mean, there was a lot of drama, political drama. There's a lot of shifts in the culture, and even those random viral trends that made us question humanity. We saw it all. But tonight, I just got to remind you, it's all about the fresh starts and the new vibes. We're going to dive into, how the world said goodbye to 2024, if you want to regard me in that fact, and how everybody rang in 2025. That's what I want to know. How did you roll in your 2025? I mean, we can always talk about, the iconic Times Square ball drop to, the fireworks display in Sydney, Australia. A lot of creative celebrations from around the globe. I mean, in Peru, they do something with llamas. We might have to Google that later. But, of course, we got to keep it real because this is we live. What are your resolutions? I'm going easy. I'm going easy. What are your resolutions? What are you leaving in 2024, and what's got you hyped in 2025? You know the drill. Hit me up in the chat. My jump out boys, my jump out gang.
You need to keep it known as the jump out boys in your city.
Let us know what you're leaving. What are you leaving in 2024? What you hyped about in 2025? And hit me up in the chat, or you can call in 313-825-5557. I mean, I don't know if it's a jam-packed show, but I know it's Wednesday. I am I'm afflicted right now. I'm afflicted with from the New Year's Eve into the early mornings of 2025. I kind of got it in, man. But I'm just showing up because, damn, you can't start off the year by saying, hey, I'll see you guys next week. Can't do that. All right, so, we're going to talk about, all your stuff. So, I don't know if the show is going to be jam-packed tonight, but don't go anywhere because whether you're nursing that New Year's hangover like I am, or meal prepping for your 2025 goals, or just here for the vibes, we've got something for everyone. So grab your champagne, or if you're water, if you're just starting your health kick early, and let's jump into it, because there's no we, right? Without you. Let's get it. I feel a little bit better. Yeah, you already know. YouTube. That's what we on. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm gonna pop up in here. We usually do Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. But, you know, other times out of the week, I'll just pop on. If something crazy is going on, I got the resources to do it, I will hop on and we will get it in. So, like I said, like, share, subscribe, notification bells, hit those alerts. Definitely one of the most important things. But we also like little reactions, replies, comments, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Maybe we can do. Please. I'm trying to keep it short. Listen, this is how we started our New Year's off. All right, we started our New Year off with a guy named Shamsud. There you go. That's a little bit. Sam. I can't even talk. I can't talk right now. I need my sunglasses and ads. Look at this face. Where is it? Where's the button? Oh, you know what? That usually makes me feel better too, hitting buttons. I don't use it, but I know this one.
You get a F for failure.
Yeah.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth.
Yo, you know what? Bump all that. Let's talk about the new news that I heard when I woke up from one of my mini naps that I had today. Saquon Barkley is not going to go for the record. He's not going for the 2,000 to 2,100 plus change yards. He only needs like 100 yards to get. And if you guys have been watching Saquon can get that 100 yards in like 2 plays. He can do it. We don't give a flying go birds. But here we go. Saquon. I was down to play. And he says he's okay with sitting too. That's what he's saying. Yo, that honestly, listen. It's terrible to me. This is like a knee-jerk reaction because I just remembered that I got this news earlier, but I haven't been sitting with this for a long time, so it's going to be a little bit raw. But, yo, when I first heard this news, I was like, yo, what the freak, man? Let that man go get his yards. He has a chance to break a record that was made like 40 years ago. You know? And he's within, he can smell. He just needs like a buck and some change. And they're going to sit him out against the Giants, the team that let him go so he could join the Eagles, that didn't want to pay him, that basically said he was washed, that he's a 27-year-old running back who will want him. And then he came out and had one of the best years as a running back of all NFL time. And he has to sit on that last game. And this is what blows me. Because I don't know. All right. The NFL has increased their games from 16 to 17, giving you an extra game. But even back when it was 16 games, and by 14, 15, if you had clinched, you're sitting, you're resting your guys and everything like that. And it just doesn't sit right with me. They're going to save him for the playoffs. I get it. You don't want to risk injury. But this is the thing, too. This is what gets me. And it's a what if. And I'm knocking on wood, so I know. So hopefully this doesn't happen. But yo, what happens if you sit him for that whole game? He doesn't get the record. He gets in the playoff game, gets a snap, goes through, shoots one of those holes like a counter or something like that. Gets smacked up, and then he's down, and they bring out the Madden ambulance. Like, then what happens? Honestly, he gets no game. We're probably not in Super Bowl contention anymore with Saquon out. With that running game gone like that, we're gonna be hampered by that. And he doesn't get the record, and our championship dreams just crash overnight. What? Like, what if? Yo, honestly, my message to Nick Sirianni, click, like, share, subscribe, YouTube. Happy New Year, by the way, to everyone out there. Let children sing. Once that goes up, I'll say, Nick, listen to me. Listen to me. We've had a lot of issues this year. We've had ball control issues. We need to run the ball issues. We've had another kind of little AJ Brown like issue, Devonta Smith issue, a coaching issue. Like, there's been a lot of issues this year, but we've been spanking teams with all of that drama amidst us in the locker room. And I say us because, you know, I am. I bleed green. But I say this, like, just play. I would play to win. Play to win every game. Play every game like it's your last game. Don't sit this guy for this. Play him. Keep him in his normal rhythm. So when we go in the playoffs, we'll be good to go.
And I know a hole when I see one.
Oh my God.
Y'all don't gotta clap at everything.
I mean, that's just how I'm thinking about it right now. Like, it's upsetting to me. A lot of people are going to be like, Saquon is saying the right things right now. I know he wants that record. I know he wants to get to that record. I know how important it would be for, you know, that record to be attributed to him, Saquon Barkley, and he's been such a bright spot. I think he deserves to go for that record. I think he deserves to go for that record. It's not one of those. It's not like a stupid record or anything like that. It's one of those hard to break records. You know what I mean? I have to ask myself though. Eric Dickerson, he has a rushing record, right? He's the NFL rushing touchdowns co-leader in 1984. It's a beast. He's from Texas. I don't believe Eric Dickerson ever won a Super Bowl. Eric Dickerson never won a Super Bowl. He's Hall of Fame. Saquon hasn't won one. I would have to ask Eric Dickerson if he would rather win a Super Bowl or have the rushing title. I have no idea. I just don't. I have no idea. No, I have no idea. Anyway, in Louisiana, right like 2 seconds into the new year, some crazy ass dude decides that he's gonna run his truck into a crowd, and then the truck gets disabled and he starts shooting people, gets a shootout with the police officers, ends up dead. And at the time that it was first reported as 10, I think we're at like 15, 16 people that have died as a result of this incident, and numerous people, I think over 30 people were injured, and I think the death toll is changing because a lot of those injured people are succumbing to their injuries, and it's just crazy. So they've already identified the guy. His name is Shamsud Din Jabbar, and he is from Texas. That's his face. Right here. And I think I took a swing. Now this is the truck. He was in Louisiana, not just in any part of Louisiana. He was in I can't talk now. He was in New Orleans. Not only just in New Orleans, he was this happened off of Bourbon Street. Like, that's one of the main streets for celebrating, drinking, and coming into community in New Orleans. And it was like on Canal and Bourbon Street. I've been to Louisiana. I've been to New Orleans. Bourbon Street is one of, like, if you hear Bourbon Street, everybody knows of Bourbon Street. But what they don't know is, like, Canal is like one of the major arteries of that city. It connects everything together. So he was going off of Canal Street onto Bourbon Street, And it's senseless acts of violence that went on here. It's like they're gonna treat this as a terrorist attack. At first, they were thinking it was a drunk driver or something like that, but we come to find out that this guy Shamsuddin Bahar Jabbar had a lot of ish with him. Let me go find a little bit more on this guy. We episodes 2025. 3 times in the house. You in the house. Comment. Let me know. Say what's up. Call in 313-825-5557. Let me start the. Yeah, call lines are open. Call lines.
Host room and can manage your callers from the Callan Studio web interface.
All right, call in.
Audio recording is on.
Call in and let me know how your new year went. If you have any plans or any resolutions or anything that you just plan to leave behind in 2024, just yeah. Call in, let me know. We do a little interactive thing here over here. But yeah, I am working on this really. I've had a sunglasses and Advil type day. Like I kind of felt like I was going through the motions, and I had a lot of attitude just because I haven't been feeling up to myself right all day today. And I don't think I overdid it with the drinks. Like I didn't get MC hammered. But I'm trying to think now. I had to go back and I had a beer earlier, and then I came. And I had some wine. I had wine, Santa's Little Helper, that wine. It was good. I had like 2 cups of that and a beer. So that's 2 beers, 2 cups of wine. And then there was a punch. There was like a vodka tequila blend punch with fruit and stuff like that. And I had me 2 hefty cups of those, 2 good cups of those. And I was feeling good. You know? Feeling good. Nothing sloppy, not slurred or anything like that. And then Auntie... They came through with the food. The seafood salad was amazing, but the lasagna, oh my God, lasagna gets me, and it was cheesy and meaty and delicious. So I had the lasagna, I had the drink. So I'm eating while I'm drinking, because I know these things. You see this wisdom here. But then I had that, a couple drinks, nothing crazy. Got to the house, everybody safe and sound. Came in here, threw a little Undisputed on, threw a little boxing on, watched a little bit of news. Had another Modelo out of the studio fridge, and maybe in 1 shot, and I had 1 shot after that. And that was spaced out. Like, I had these things spaced out. I had food. I ate again. Ramen. What's up, cuzzo? Happy New Year. What am I doing? I love lasagna like Garfield. I am Garfield, and I hate Mondays, and I love lasagna, and John Arbuckle is John Arbuckle. I'm sorry about those Jets, cuzzo. I am so sorry about those Jets. I had some high hopes for those effers this season, but man, they are looking just depleted. I don't know who's having the worst season, and I'm not even we can't judge off of record, but let me know. I might have to do a poll. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do a poll. I'm gonna be all over the place today. Just regard me. Just please, don't mind me. I don't even know where this poll is. Where is it? I have no idea what's going on with my life. All right, I had a whole thing just for chats. I broke a monitor late last week. I broke a monitor, so I gotta get another monitor. It just fell and broke. Fell off my desk. Somehow just broke. How do I do a poll? All right, I'm going here. I remember nothing. Plus There we go. What am I gonna ask? What am I gonna? Bird, fly, eagles. You know it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Is that it? No. All right. I'm going to create one. I got to get good at this. I got to get better. Answer viewer questions live. I can start a Q&A. Is that it? All right, let's start that. Is that coming up? Guys, can you see that in the chat? Who had a worse season, Jets or Cowboys? It should come up. You want a Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl. Oh, no. Yeah, we could do it again. Yeah, we could probably do that again. As I'm looking at this PC, yo, this guy had IEDs, booby traps in his truck. Oh, wow, I saw him in a, hold on. Look at this picture of him. That's him right there. Shamsuddin Bahar Jabbar of Texas. That's his truck. He ran through people. That just happened. I don't know. When I was starting this show, I had the news on, and I'm looking through the news, and damn it, a Tesla truck exploded, and they were thinking it was like a terrorist attack or something like that. The early info I got on that was that it was full of fireworks, but you know. Anyway, here's the police statement. It says, today at approximately 3:15 a.m. Central Time, an individual drove a pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, killing at least 10 and injuring dozens of others. After hitting the crowd, he exited the vehicle and fired upon local law enforcement. Law enforcement returned fire, and the subject was pronounced deceased at the scene. He hopped out of that car wearing full body armor. So it says two law enforcement officers were injured and transported to a local hospital, and the subject was identified as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas. He was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to have been rented, and we are working to confirm how the subject came into possession of the vehicle. They also go on to say that an ISIS flag was located in the vehicle. We'll do a little, this is how I do it. ISIS flag, I do a little right click and Google search for ISIS flag, hit images, boom. That's the type of flag that was on his truck, right? All right, so it was located in the vehicle, and the FBI is working to determine the subject's potential associations and affiliations with terrorist organizations. They also say weapons and potential IEDs were located in a subject's vehicle. An IED is an improvised explosive device. Seriously. It's an improvised explosive device. So basically a rigged up device that explodes. Anyway, they were located also in the subject's vehicle. They said other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarter. The FBI special agent bomb technicians are working with law enforcement partners to determine if any of those devices are viable, and they will work hard to render those devices safe. It says the FBI is the lead investigative agency, and they're working with partners to investigate this act of terrorism. And they also said they are aggressively running down all leads to identify any possible associates of the subject, and there are talks that this man may have had help. Oh man, all right. rented. It looked like a Ford F-150, body armor, long gun, probably pistols on him. He had some the ID devices. I don't know if they were rigged up to explode on timers by some type of trigger, or if he was using them, you know, throw and on impact like grenades or something like that. But damn, like. I would love to know. There's no manifesto. FBI loves finding manifestos for stuff like this. But, I mean, in the upcoming days, I'm pretty sure that we're going to get back, employment history. We're going to find somebody who dated him 10 years ago, or, family members that are going to come on and talk to the news about this guy. We're going to probably find out his social media posts and groups and organizations that he was involved in. So right now it's just a waiting game. It's extremely just disheartening because people were in New Orleans celebrating the New Year, and 3:15, man, those parties were either getting good, or people were winding down for the night, going about their business, and man. You're celebrating, and then something like that happens. Heart goes out to all the families. Thoughts and prayers to everybody that was a victim. Anybody that had to witness that. That's insane. That's insane. Let's look up the Elon stuff. What's going on with the cyber truck explosion? Let's look into that. All right, so it says police probing cyber truck explosion at. Let's go. We'll do the BBC, British Broadcast Channel. All right, so police are investigating an explosion of this by the BBC, by the way. They're investigating an explosion of a Tesla Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh wow, the symbolism there. This is a Tesla, which is, a Elon Musk product, parked outside of a Trump hotel, which is a Donald Trump product. And we know that these guys are in cahoots in politics right now, trying to figure out what they're going to do with the country. And hey, I also got to remind you guys, today's the 1st, all right? Happy New Year once again. And a couple of weeks from now, towards the end of January, it should be January 20th, there's going to be a presidential inauguration. We're going to have a new president. And right now it looks like somehow, some way, Elon Musk is vying for some type of position in that administration, that Trump administration. They're going to do the Doge thing, There's going to be like a Department of Government effectiveness or something. I don't know what it means, but basically I do know what it means. The purpose of it was to go and actually cut out some government agencies, consolidate some government agencies. They're going to basically privatize like companies do. In order to make money, you're going to cut some workers out. We'll see how that goes. However, I say all of that to say that the symbolism here is that it is an Elon Musk product outside of a Trump residence, a Trump hotel in Las Vegas, and it was an explosion. Now, it says police said a truck pulled up in front of the hotel on Wednesday near a glass entrance. Then smoke started coming from the vehicle and it exploded. It says the driver was killed and 7 people were injured, police said, without naming any of the individuals involved. Officials said all injuries were minor. Thank God. All right, now in a post on X, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk said the explosion was caused by a very large fireworks and or a bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. And all right, so Elon came out and made that statement because if you don't know, these Tesla vehicles are not like regular gas combustible vehicles. They have these batteries in them. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen these cell phones or vapes, and anybody using these lithium batteries. There have been incidences of these batteries, exploding, causing fires. So a lot of people said, oh man, his truck was junky. It's kind of probably a defective truck, and that the battery exploded, causing all of this. Elon went on X to did you guys hear that? They're blowing stuff up now. 8 o'clock. Amazing. Ooh. Ooh. Heard a little shatter there. So what we're doing. All right, so he said that the explosion was caused by a very large fireworks or a bomb carried in the bed of a rented Cybertruck, and it's unrelated to the vehicle, just saying that, hey, it wasn't the vehicle that exploded. It was probably some explosives inside that vehicle that caused the vehicle to explode. Now, the fire occurred this morning, 08:40 hours, just hours after 15 people were killed when a man drove into the truck in New Orleans. It says police have yet to confirm if the Las Vegas incident was caused by a bomb or fireworks, but two sources with knowledge of investigation told the BBC's U.S. partner CBS News that investigators were working to determine whether fireworks were responsible. Also, please, we're having the fireworks out here. Yo, my dog went nuts last night. He never does that. He was sleeping at first, and we're like, oh, man, he's awesome. And then he woke up, and he was like, he started running like, gotta protect the family and earn these treats. Yeah. All right, so they said they have yet to confirm if it was caused by a bomb or fireworks, but two sources with knowledge of the investigation told BBC U.S. partner CBS News that investigators were working to determine whether fireworks were responsible. So it also says Sheriff Kevin McMahill of Las Vegas Police Department said officials were well aware of what happened in New Orleans, referring to the attack that included improvised explosive devices found near the scene in Louisiana. He says, as you can imagine, with an explosion here on an iconic Las Vegas boulevard, we are taking all of the precautions that we need to take to keep our community safe, he said during news conference. And then he said, obviously, a Cybertruck, the Trump Hotel, there's a lot of questions that we have to answer as we move forward. And that basically looks like what's going on. So, I mean, there is no stop. There is no reprieve. Nobody cares if it's a day of holly or whatever, or a New Year's Day. It happens. And, man, like, I don't know how to feel about all of this. It's just like events. It's events. It is events that are happening out here. Events that are happening out here. Crazy, crazy events. All right, so that was it. All right, so I didn't come up with any New Year's resolutions or anything like that. I do want to get back into the, getting chopped up. I weighed myself, It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. It's been a while. Did I do my show last week? I didn't do my show last week because it was Christmas. It was Christmas. Yes, it was Christmas. Yep, it was. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Let me know. Call in 313-825-5557. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. If you guys wanted to call in and talk about resolutions or anything like that, definitely the show is here for you. Moving forward, there's one thing I got requests. A lot of people, and I think everybody who came out and watched. You know what? Another thing I wanted to show you guys is, I didn't realize, because I just do it. I've been on not autopilot per se, but yo, look at this. Hold on, let me go to the dashboard. Got subscribers, our views are up. Our last video, our last live, The Anatomy of a Hater with Judge Joe Brown, broke my live records over here. I appreciate everybody that came out to watch, and not only they came out to watch, but a lot of people started watching other videos, so I started seeing movement on like some older videos, and I was like, oh man, it's cool. Maybe YouTube is letting them brother in. But check this out. This is what we've been going through and doing throughout the year. And I was just going through, just looking at, my work. It's right here, and I get to see I get to see it and revisit it. So when I do a terrible show, that it's stuck there. I don't really delete shows or anything like that. But I just went through it, just trying to like. This was a couple days ago. I was just scrolling down, like going through and saying, "Hey, look at all of the events that took place." And I've been pretty consistent at being here week in, week out. So there should be a little over 50 shows here. And I believe this, like, here was like the end. This is when Diddy was going through his situation. We had more Diddy. We had Anthony Edwards with the IG model. And I just went and I was just looking, and we went through the Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell things and all these little cases and crimes and movies and shows. We did our 100th episode this year. And I just was looking through these thumbnails. Some of these thumbnails are crazy. Like, we talked about a lot of different issues this year. But yeah, this last one hit, this volume of Anatomy of a Hater. This is amazing. All right, so I'm going to do this one. So maybe every 3 shows I got to do Anatomy of a Hater so they can just show up over the top of each other. So the first Anatomy of a Hater was Candace Owens. And then we did a Judge Joe Brown. And I'm going to tell you, I have another Anatomy of a Hater coming up for you guys next week that you are going to enjoy. And I can't wait to do that and present that to all of you. Also, I've just been researching some things. I've just been feeling out of sorts with some things. And like I was just, researching and just figuring out what's going on here in the world and what's, just trying to figure this world out. But there are a lot of crazy, insane stories out there that we're going to visit in this upcoming year. Let's come up with some resolutions. Let me see. What can I resolve to do? We episodes, talking shit, getting clicks, Mo 3 times. What can I resolve to do? All right, I want to do more Anatomy of Haters. I want to be a little bit more interactive with my crew out there and be a little bit more organized with the show. And I want to do more than just one show per week. Step it up. Get the talkinggettingusa.com just all the way squared away. I mean, we're doing good. We're selling some shirts out there, and a lot of people are liking them. But I want to obviously sell more shirts and build that brand a little bit better. So that's really what I got going on in the new year. Just improvement. Just continue to improve. And definitely, Ramid, you said it. Some more Ev Love Love. Mo Love Loves. Do some more Mo Love Loves. Yes.
I can't control it. Okay?
I can't control it because it's Love Love's part in it as well. Love.
And I know a whole when
I did not mean to hit that button. I did not. Yeah, but definitely more Mo Love Love shows. Even if I've got to kind of Me Too Love into getting on that microphone. She is so shy with it. But she was singing that karaoke last night. We was going. Oh, man. Aunt Sherry, thanks for the lasagna and the food. Uncle Wayne, the host, the most. We had a great time over there. And, I got to hang out with my peoples. I don't know. I am still suffering from a hangover right now. And I can't think. And I've been drinking water. I've been trying to get rest. But I need a couple more hours, a little Advil or something like that. We're going to keep it going. Don't OMG it. I can't stop hitting buttons. I am in a terrible way. Oh, yeah, my other resolution is to get more consistent. I'm going to keep him shaped. This because I don't like sitting down, getting my hair cut. I don't like doing any of that stuff like that. I don't. I like the results, but I don't want to. I wish I could just go to sleep and wake up with a fresh boy every day. I'd pay for that. Just do it while I'm sleeping. Do it while I'm sleeping. That sounds so crazy right now. You a lightweight now. I am not a lightweight. I'm not a lightweight. I might be a lightweight. I used to. Remember Indiana Jones and Mama's? I mean, was it not the Temple of Doom when the first one, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he goes to get his babe, and she's up in a little snow country or whatever, having shot for shot contests with big ass Eastern European men or whatever, and then she wins it. Like that was me back in the day, but now. I think maybe it's a mix. I'm mixing beer, wine, and then it was like tequila and vodka. And then I came in here, I had shots, and it was like bourbon shots. It was white, dark. It was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, I woke up and I got through my day, but it just feel like I felt slimy on the inside. I feel slimy on the inside, like no amount. I need to do. Like, it's not just drink water. Like, I need to drink some boiling water with a cap full of bleach in it. That's like I feel like my insides are rotten right now. Like, I feel just gunky on the inside. Like, we used to have this fish tank filter, and it has like a little tube to filter in the pump. It pumps the water up, and then I would have to clean this filter, change the charcoal filter and everything like that. But I would have to, get the gunk out of it, and it'd be slimy on the inside. You got to use like a pipe cleaner. I need a pipe cleaner. I need the pipe cleaner, like clean my innards. My innards are just jacked up right now, guys. Just jacked up right now. I don't know where my phone is. That's what type of day I'm having. I got one sock on right now. One sock. I got flip-flops on. One sock. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Yep. Please keep clapping. All right, so there's a couple things that I want to discuss for these upcoming shows. One of the things I want to discuss that we did not get to discuss on the show is definitely the release of Daniel Penny. How that case went down. I definitely want to talk about that. We're probably going to do that next week. Maybe some updates on Luigi Manglione. But also, like with these news stories that are coming out, like there's just one thing that I really, really wanted to discuss. And like one of those things is that I think a lot of the time our world has become a state of apathy, and I don't know, it's because we have a 24-hour, 24/7 news cycle where you got access to information at all times of the day. Not just having access, but being bombarded by information on times of the day, or where you just kind of shut down. I think we've become apathetic as a society. Not everybody in it, but overall as a society, we've become apathetic. And what apathy is, it's a state of like indifference. It's a lack of interest. It's a lack of enthusiasm. It's a lack of concern about like things that would typically evoke emotion or action. And I'm feeling apathetic right now because I'm a little hungover and I'm just worried about not being slimy inside. But I think that's an overall condition that's going on in American society today. And I think there's different types of apathy. Like there's emotional apathy, and that's like the diminished feeling, the diminishing ability to feel emotions. Even in situations where emotions are expected. Or behavioral apathy. It's like a lack of motivation to engage or take initiative and activities. And then there's a cognitive apathy. It's a difficulty in concentrating or caring about tasks that require effort or thought. And I did a little research. It's like, what are the causes of these of this apathy? And obviously, it's a mental health condition. It can be mental health conditions. 1, depression, anxiety, trauma. That can lead to apathy. Does anybody know of events this year or the daily lifestyle of daily American lifestyle that was not invoke depression, anxiety, or trauma, there's also neurological disorders, meaning like people can't help it. Like you got Parkinson's, you got Alzheimer's, you got some type of brain injury that may result in apathy, where it's like, oh, my brain's not working right, so this part of me is just shut off. Another one is burnout. You know, chronic stress, overwork, it can diminish your emotional energy. That leads to indifference. And then the third part is lack of purpose. And that's just when you feel directionless or disconnected from goals. That reduces motivation. And these are some causes of apathy. Now, other than neurological disorders, hey, mental health conditions, depression, anxiety, trauma, these are the things that are highly treated in the medical field. And we can go definitely into burnout, stress, chronic stress. You got your phone, that is a receptacle of stress, a purveyor of stress. There's these news, all the bad news, and being overworked, guys. Come on. You know, paid less to do more. Fire like 8 people on your team, right? Yeah, we're not rehiring. Maybe you get 3 more people back, but guess who's got to pick up that slack? You. Overwork, burnout, stress, and then lack of purpose, feeling directionless, disconnected from goals. These are the things that I would like to talk about, like honestly. I mean, but you know, we can always have moments of self-reflection. I do it on the show live with you guys. I reflect on myself all the time. I'm reflecting right now why I did what I did last night, making me feel like I feel today. Also, some solutions are to set small goals. We're talking about resolutions. I know a lot of people are like, it's corny to set resolutions. You're just going to, by February, it's going to be. No, man, just set small goals. Just little achievable tasks. Just little achievable tasks. You know, like if I'm at work and I'm having a bad day and I want to make my day feel better, I do something. I got to do this. No, that's easy. Let me knock that out real quick. Boom. I got a win. Let me knock that out. That's not hard. I got 2 wins. Now my confidence is up. Now I can go tackle the big stuff, or I can go confront the big stuff that needs to be getting done. You know what I mean? I'm just giving weird ass examples right now. But we also have to engage in some activities, especially if your motivation is low. You got to try out or find activities that you can enjoy, you know, rekindle that interest in your lifestyle. Also, like regular exercise, good sleep, and always a balanced diet can improve those energy levels and get your emotional well-being up. Now, and not drinking and being on the hung like me. But these are the things that we can do to fight apathy. These are the things that we can do to fight apathy. So I know I'm bouncing around tonight. It's January 1st, New Year's 2025. I was going to take the 2-week break and then hit you guys up later. But I want to get on here because next month it's going to be Black History Month. And oh my goodness, I have some stuff for you. I've been promising Black History Month and then I do a little thing. But I got some shows lined up for you that are ready to go. That's what I got. All right, so anybody out there, I appreciate y'all for coming out here. If you want to call in right now, you can do it. 313-825-5557. Let me throw a little music. Not that music. Not that, because people think we're leaving. Yeah, a little bit of that. All right, I hope everybody's good out there. We got a lot of views for the Anatomy of a Hater, Judge Joe Brown. We didn't get to talk about Caitlyn. I don't know. Don't be apathetic. You gotta fight that ish. Welcome to 2025, guys. right. Happy New Year. All right, this is what we're going to do.
What's up, people? Here we are back in the talking shit, getting clipped.
You already know it. All right, so we got Shamsud over in New Orleans acting a damn fool. We got Tesla trucks exploding in front of Trump hotels, in front of Trump properties. We got Saquon not being, he's gonna sit out the last game. He will not be getting the record. Oh man. That's so sad. I was like, if he doesn't get that record, we got to win a Super Bowl. It's like, there's no question about it. We got to get a Super Bowl. Oh, and shout outs to Sacks in the City, one of the dopest fantasy football names. No, I'm not. One of the dopest fantasy football names. Man, my man's wife won fantasy football 2 years in a row. Give it up for her. That's right, I was doing the front of for the birds. We was on the fantasy. I come in here, I talk about the fantasy sometimes. But she won 2 years in a row. She kicked ass this year. Like, it wasn't even like, I don't even know if she was like stressed over it at all. I don't even know if she was like, oh, I forgot to set my roster this week. That's how she was rolling. So congrats to Sacks in the City. And I came in 9th out of 10. But I didn't come in 10, so cheers to me. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. But that's my resolution. Win fantasy football in 2025. So this time, when I'm doing the 2026 show, I'm like, oh, I won it. I won one. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get another one. Yep. All right. That's all I got for you this week. I mean, just right now. That's all I got for you right now. I'm gonna go drink me something, put a towel on my head or something like that, and get some good sleep, because I gotta get back at it tomorrow. A lot of us do. And some of us didn't even get to take a break for New Year's this year. So shout outs to all you guys that was holding it down while we were celebrating and partying. We appreciate it. Hopefully you get this one, you get the same one off next year. I don't know what I'm saying, because right now I'm just the dregs. I'm feeling the dregs. I need to stop complaining. I'm alive. I'm alive right now. It's the We episodes. I am Mo 3 times. I will see you guys next week. I will have Volume 3. You heard it. You heard me say this. Go back to the monitor. You heard me say this. Look, this is what I'm watching. These are my. Remember this one? Anatomy of a Hater? Go back and watch that. Y'all remember this one? Candace Owens, Anatomy of a Hater? We have Anatomy of a Hater Part 3. You are going to see who will be on the skeleton next week. I'm Mo 3 times. The channel's talking shit, getting clicks. The show's the We episodes, because without we. Oh no, I said that wrong. Without you. There's no we. That's true. That's just the truth. All right. Once again, Mo 3 times. I'll see you guys back here next week. Don't forget, hit like, share, subscribe, hit the alerts, because I might pop on just to pop on, because that's what I do. But normally, if you want to see me, it's going to be on Wednesdays at 7:30. You already know. More Mo Love shows coming. Yep. Those. Yeah, those are the ones you want to see. I'm gonna let the children sing one more time. Happy New Year to each and all of you. Safe, sound, and I don't know, health and wealth for each and every one of you. Let's do the damn thing. I appreciate everybody that showed up to watch. If you're not a part of the family, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. You're in. You're a jump out guy. Nobody's gonna jump you in. You're not gonna jump in. You don't have to do any type of gang activity, just other than subscribe. Subscribe, hit like, hit share. whether you agree with my politics or not, man. We don't care. We just like to talk about it. Talking shit, getting clicks. Mo 3 times. Weeze out. Hit the... Yeah, hit that. Yeah, cheer. Hit the crowd. Horns. All right. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. More in store. Rob Mid, thanks for coming out. Love. Flashback. Everybody that was watching, I appreciate you guys. See you next week.